Well, top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man. And hey, man, we tapped in here. I wanted to bring you guys a video sooner, man, but your boy was busy. But if you rocking with the channel, go ahead and leave that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the content, all that good shit, man. Because we talking about Diddy getting that 4 years in a few months. Can you dig it? So some things that we got to cover. So sit back, get your popcorn, and let's relax. Because I got a lot of videos to be dropping about this whole Diddy situation. First of all, the judge, he definitely was lenient on him. He definitely was lenient on him, giving him 4 years and a few months. Now, in federal time, I don't have my calculator on me right now, but he's going to have to do 90% of that time, okay? And the cold part is, here's the cold part. The cold part is he has to stay in custody until he is shipped to the penitentiary that he needs to go to. So now, where Diddy was a little bit cocky at, and what might and honestly, this is something that may have gotten him time served. But going out and booking a speaking engagement in Miami and you haven't been sentenced yet, man, that's like telling the judge F you, throwing him the birdie, throwing the legal system the birdie, and all that stuff. So Diddy ends up with 4 years. So now, here's what's going to happen. He's already been learning how to, do his time, okay? But now, here's the cold part. Now Diddy has to go to the feds. And see, in the feds in the state, they play a little bit different rules, different rules. And because of Diddy's, let's say, extracurricular activity and the things that he likes to do, Diddy is going to be a target. See, because when he hits that federal yard, he's going to have to come out with his paperwork. Okay? He's going to be approached by black people, not white people. He's going to be approached by his own race. They're going to want to know what he's in there for, which they already know, but they still need to see his paperwork to make sure that he didn't dry snitch on somebody. He didn't inadvertently snitch on somebody before they even gonna welcome him into the fold. And him being a civilian, he's gonna have to choose. Now you could choose. You could go to the feds and say, hey man, you know what? I'm not clicked up with anybody, but hey, I'm gonna ride for my race. So now what does that mean for Diddy riding for his race? That means that if his race gets into a riot, which they have riots all the time in the penitentiary, especially the feds, when you're dealing with the Black Gorilla family, who is the predominantly black gang in the penitentiary. You got La M, the Mexican Mafia, Nuestra Familia, which, another dominant Hispanic gang. You dig? And of course, you got your Aryan Brotherhood, that's sitting at the top. You dig? These people don't get along. And so when they have a riot that jumps off, Diddy, you are going to have to participate in the riot. You ain't going to have no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are going to have to participate. You're going to have to be in a cell with a black person. And here's the thing. Whatever happens to your celly Diddy, you have to join in, and you got to fight. You're going to have to put that work in. They going to give you one of them things, man, with the blade on it. You're going to have to put work in. You're going to have to get your hands dirty, because they're only going to extort you for so long. You understand what I'm saying? Diddy going to the penitentiary is like a golden egg, because see, they already want to make him a boy because they know he's into all that freaky stuff. And he's going to find himself a big brother, somebody to protect him, because even when you're getting extorted in the penitentiary, you still can be somebody's boy, somebody's property. And come on, man, I could tell you off the rip, people in the penitentiary, man, they licking their chops. Now, it's going to be black people, because in the pen, especially out here on the West Coast, or whatever penitentiary you get sent to. Because when you get sent to the feds, like Diddy's going, man, they move you from place to place to place to place to place to place. And your race got first dibs on you. Meaning that if I'm about to say if he gets his manhood taken, his manhood has already been taken. He's giving his manhood away. And the fact that they know that he likes the certain things that he likes, they gonna give him plenty of let's just say paint to finger paint around his chest area sitting up in the feds. They're going to give him a bukkake. I think that's called a bukkake. You got to look that up, man. I can't say what it is on here, but hey, that's a whole lot of bodily fluids coming up out of a different people all over people's face, and they finger paint this stuff. Since Diddy like finger painting, he going to be surrounded by finger painting for at least 4 years. But what's going to happen, the reason why I'm telling this story is, Diddy's going to have to make some choices when he gets to the feds that may extend his time, you know, because when you get caught up in a riot, your time is going to get extended. You're going to get locked down. The whole prison is going to get locked down. You will be a part of the lockdown. You're not exempt, Diddy. And if you got and when you got to put that work in, because you got lifers that ain't never coming home. They give 2 fucks about that you're Diddy, because they're gonna extort you, they're gonna run up in you, they're gonna use you for sexual favors, and you're gonna be somebody's boy. Like, you're gonna be the most popular person coming into prison, because not only can you not defend yourself, but you're gonna have to pay for protection too while you are getting violated. And I mean, what other better kudos to have in the penitentiary but to pass Diddy around? Oh, man. But being that they know that you got these STDs, it might not go that way, since there are no prophylactics in the penitentiary. But hey, man, you still got a hand, you still got some lips. So, but, you know, being in the penitentiary with Diddy being in the penitentiary, I predict that he is going to go down slowly, especially due to these STDs. You know, you don't get the type of medical care on the streets for your STDs as you do on the outside world. So expect them to, first of all, start showing pictures of Diddy. Expect him to start showing pictures of Diddy now that he is convicted and now he has been sentenced and all that. He's just a regular average Joe that's waiting to catch the chain. Catching the chain means go to prison. And then get on that gray goose and go to the penitentiary. Guys, they gonna know about Diddy, man, long before you even hit that yard. But my question to you guys in the comments, do you think Diddy is gonna PC up? Or do you think he's going to walk the main line? I need 200 comments. Do you think he's going to walk the main line in the penitentiary? Because now we know he's going for 4 years and a few months, right? 90% of that time, minimum. And then when he gets out, if he gets out alive, when you're in the feds, you have a mandatory 5 years parole when you get up out the feds. So we looking at damn near the next 10 years of Diddy being up under surveillance. Can you dig it? But y'all tell me in the comments, will he PC up? Because if he PCs up, he may have to do his entire time in the hole. Or will he walk the main line? Because if he walk the main line, he will have to ride for his race. And that does include suitcasing things. And if you don't know what suitcasing is, that means when you put something inside of your anal cavity to sneak it somewhere. They call it keister stashing, suitcasing, all that stuff. And when you're suitcasing, guess what you got to do? You got to take a shampoo bottle and clean out your suitcase. Hey, man, y'all figure that out. Just like women, you know, take enemas. You know, you got to have it clean back there. Hey, man, this men that's been known to suitcase those things that stab people that are 7-8 inches long and be out there playing basketball with those things inside of their anal cavity and then take them out and use them and put them back. These are things that are known. But hey, y'all answer in the comments. But of course, man, you know I don't like to keep y'all long because I got many more videos to come about Diddy and some more stuff. Like the comments, subscribe to the channel, share this video, because I told y'all first what was going to happen to Diddy and how it was going to happen. But other than that, man, stay blessed, stay stressed. Hey, man, stay finesse, getting plenty of rest, and stay the fuck out of trouble.